In 2022, as the world emerged from the shadows of COVID-19, Empowering Nations brought together pastors who gathered in Mbarara, Uganda, under the Pastors Network program. They came to fellowship, to pray, and to share the burdens they carried. One of the key issues that emerged from that meeting was a cry that would not be ignored. A need for medical care that had cost some their wives, others their children. Lives lost not to incurable diseases, but to something far more tragic: the inability to afford treatment. From that moment, Empowering Nations Medical Support Program was born. Today, we've established partnerships with hospitals across Uganda, where pastors and their families receive treatment at subsidized rates while we cover a bigger percentage of the bills. But we realized that wasn't enough. For those in remote villages and those in areas where medical care is absent, inadequate, or too expensive, we've taken a different approach entirely. Through partnerships with Mercy Health Services and Rand Dental Clinic, we've launched medical missions, bringing teams of healthcare professionals to deliver free medical care to communities in need. Since 2022, we've treated 5,000 patients. Lives touched by compassion and expertise, where there was once only suffering and despair. Behind these numbers are names, faces, and stories that matter. We've contributed to the treatment of Dr. Christopher, battling liposarcoma cancer, Salongo Tugume, who required urgent hernia surgery, Grandma Nantongo, whose abdominal swelling needed immediate surgical intervention, Pastor Apollo Mujuni, who is still currently being supported after an accident he got in 2024, treated a number of pastors' children, and countless mothers we have supported through delivery.
I'm part of Empowering Nations from Namaojoro Group. I want to thank this organization, Pastor Lisa and the group, for the assistance they rendered to me when I had a child who was suffering from hernia, and they helped me to operate that child. Now he is okay, and I want to thank God for that.
Each person, each critical case represents a life preserved, a family kept whole. Empowering Nations supports Brian Rushaju's clinical practice, known as Rand Dental Clinic, supporting his vision of reaching unreached dental needs. He has dedicated his life to using his compassion and skills to bless the people in his surrounding villages through dental hygiene care. In Shinyanga region in Tanzania, we are partnering with Dr. Damas Ngoma of Jesus Cares Ministries to construct a medical facility focused on maternal and child health, an urgent need in that region. This clinic will also provide dental care, eye care, mental health services, general medical care, and build the capacity of healthcare workers in that area. None of this would be possible without the generosity of our partners and donors. You've joined us in transforming lives through healthcare. You've helped ensure that no pastor loses a spouse, no child dies of lack of funds, and no elderly suffer without hope. To support medical missions and meet critical medical needs in Uganda and beyond, visit empoweringnations.org/donate now. Thank you for your generosity. Together, we are empowering nations.